Good afternoon, President Rivera, faculty and staff, graduates, distinguished guests, and proud family and friends. I wanted to say what an honor it is to be able to speak in front of our graduating class today. As far back as I can remember, I've always wanted to help people. I've wanted to change lives for the better in any way that I could. But there was an obstacle as to why I felt that couldn't happen. I didn't know who I was and what I wanted out of my future. I believed I couldn't make a difference until I figured out what I wanted to do and what path I wanted to take. When I was in high school, I was in a CTE electronics program. Originally, I wanted to work on cars, but later on turned into wanting to become an electrician. After graduating high school, I went to HAC for 3 semesters with the intention of becoming a special education teacher. About a year later, I had my beautiful baby boy, Alex, and he gave me my biggest learning opportunity of becoming a parent. 2 years after becoming a mom, I went to YTI and graduated with a certification in dental assisting. A month later, I had a beautiful baby girl, Anastasia. She's a princess. About a year later, I enrolled and got accepted here for the business administration program. My journey was far from linear. Even in the time here, I had many challenges. I had to face whether I wanted to quit or keep going. But if my childhood taught me anything, it was to create solutions. Growing up, I was told to be independent, go to college, and work. However, I didn't have the support or guidance to lead me to those stepping stones. My parents migrated to the United States from Ecuador to have a better life before I was born. I've seen what struggle meant to my parents and what they did in order to keep them away from those struggles. I became a burden as the outcome of their sacrifices. I was expected to become nothing less than perfect. But how could I be what I wanted them to be if there was already an expectation that I would fail? How could I fulfill these expectations without being given the proper tools to do so? I believe reactions to failure or even mistakes usually cause people to shrink or even become invisible. I think some people shrink to be favorable or to simply stray away from being called malcriada. Others prefer not to be seen as a disappointment to their family, which are all very valid reasons to make yourself small. But for me, from very early on, I chose not to shrink. I wanted to be the voice for myself. Through my time here at Thaddeus Stevens, I've become so much more grateful of the little things in my life and that I have the opportunity to have a great future. I've seen endless amounts of inspiration through my teachers, my classmates, my friends, students, and anyone who I've come across at this campus. Their confidence in me validated the abilities I was always capable of. They've also given me ideas of who I plan on going forward. Knowing the different walks of life others have on this campus is exactly what I intend on showing my kids. Everyone in this room has their own fears and obstacles different from the person sitting right next to you. I have an overwhelming amount of fear with public speaking. This is actually my biggest fear. But I couldn't let the only fear be the only reason I didn't do it. So I challenge you, class of 2025, when you're faced with something you're terrified of, I encourage you to run towards it. Do not shrink. The challenges and fears you'll face in life will teach you how to create solutions for your future. Thank you and congratulations to class of 2025.